Season 5,
Yes.
2018.
Yes.
It was revealed at Comic-Con
Right.
that a certain character, Caroline, would be back.
Woo!
In the premiere episode.
Yes.
There's such a feeling of unfinished business between you guys. What can you tell us? Can you tell us anything?
You got nobody's phone.
I mean, I promise no one's gonna put anything on Twitter.
Okay, very good. So what can I tell you?
There's been at least another episode that she's been in, and I'm sure there'll be at least one or two more that she's been a part of. I can tell you, I think most of her scenes have been with me.
Okay. This is good news.
I'm treading very, very carefully. It's like a sea of eggshells that I'm walking across.
You're doing a
now.
very good job.
Thank you.
And I was wondering if you could tell a little bit about how it was working with Candace again now for season 5.
That was great. You know, I haven't seen her for ages, and I know so much has happened in her life, and she's been finished on the Vampire Diaries for a while, so it was really nice to see her again. You know, we worked together so much on Vampire Diaries, and I know it's hard to come to a new show. Like, she'd never been to the originals before, and to come in and it's all different crew and different makeup and hair, and to just kind of play that same character that she hasn't been playing for a good few months. But it was really great. It was really easy. You know, it felt like we slipped back into the rhythm of the characters dynamic really easily, and yeah, it was great. No complaints.
Do you think there's a certain scene that Caroline fans will especially enjoy now in season 5?
Yeah, there's probably a couple. But, yeah, I mean, they probably like any scene that we're both in together, to be honest. I think it's just like anything when we're in the same scene. But yeah, there's little moments, I think, for sure.
To Rome.
Yes.
I don't think they'll put up the budget for it in the show. For us to go to Rome. We barely go to New Orleans anymore. It's all visual effects. Maybe Rome, Georgia. There's a Rome in Georgia that we could go to. I don't know if it would be proper after, you know, wasn't she married and then something terrible happened?
He died.
I don't know, I don't keep up on, I don't like to pry, but I sense there's some sadness there. I don't know, maybe.
My first question is, are we going to see a Caroline kiss in season 5?
Hasn't happened yet. Say he's your first love, I think it'll be your last.
Yeah, in class.
I just think. Next question!
Which scene do you like the most from the Vampire Diaries?
I liked that one that you were talking about the other day where Caroline's dying and he says to her, you know, he's going to cure her, and he promises, like, hey, or he says, like, hey, there's a whole world out there that you can see. I thought that was a really good one. People forget again that he was actually responsible for her almost dying. He compelled Tyler and got him to bite her, and so then she was nearly dying, and then he turned up like a bloody hero at the front door. Yes, I will cure you and give you a speech that will probably intoxicate and amaze you. That scene was one of my favorites to do.
Would you prefer Caroline and Klaus or Kanye and Klaus in the end of season 5?
I mean, does it matter at this point? Well, I don't know, maybe Camille could, she did come back last season, didn't she, in season 4. But you know, whatever I choose, not everybody's going to be happy. So this question is going to make me enemies. So first of all, thank you for that. Appreciate that one.
You mentioned the bad thing that happened to Caroline in the end of Vampire Diaries, and my question is, what do you think about the Vampire Diaries ending? Do you like it?
Yeah, I think everyone was at peace in some form or other. Stefan's okay, right? Right? No, I'm just playing, I know. They told me he went to live on a farm. He did go to live on a farm. Yeah, I mean, our ending will probably be better, but this was okay. Yeah. I thought it was a good practice for the real ending. It's coming up.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
How would Klaus react to Stefan's death?
You know, I think he'd be alright with it. No. he'd be like, yeah, you know what? That's sad. That is very sad. Can you pass the salt? No, maybe, I don't know. I mean, I think they had something of a bond, but that's over. No. I think he would feel more like sorry for Caroline and for the fact that she, you know, found some happiness with a guy who was, let's face it, a lot better than Klaus. Morally, not at like running, jumping, and physical stuff. Klaus is probably better. But yeah, I think he would feel a little sad.
A little sad, yeah.
For a moment or two.
Thank you, that's a great question, thank you.
There's rumors about a spin-off to the originals, where there could be Hope as A or B main character, and if there would be a spin-off, would you like to have Klaus a part in it?
You know, I don't think so, no. And I'll tell you why. Because, but you know, for me, I came to Vampire Diaries as the villain, and I thought I was going to be killed after one season, you know. And then I was having so much fun, I thought, well, maybe I'll stick around for another season if they'll have me. And then the originals happened because of you guys, because of all the fans of the Vampire Diaries who made these trailers on YouTube for the originals, and that gave us the courage to think, well, this could really be a show. And you know, then we were lucky enough to have our own show, and I feel like it's been this fantastic ride. You know, we've seen Hope go from a newborn to a 15-year-old who's definitely not interested in boys. You might see on season 5. And it's been incredible, but I feel like the end of that journey is coming, and I feel like, you know, I'm an avid reader. I read a lot of books, and every good story deserves a good end. You know, and I want to see it end rather than go on and on and on. I want to feel satisfied, like I've been there for the whole journey and it's had a great end. And so that's what I want for Klaus. And I think if a spin-off does happen, and it does happen, you know, with Hope, then that's a great premise for a new show. I don't think that there would be a place for Klaus if the show was, for example, set at the school, like I say, turning up at parent-teacher conferences. I don't know if that would be his style. I don't know how long he could do that. So I feel like I'm a big supporter of the idea of there being another show, but I think it would have to be without Klaus.
Okay, thank you.
I'm for whatever makes the best story and the most drama. And I really, you know, it's interesting because there's been such passion about that subject. It gets to the point where it's crazy, and it gets to the point where there's kind of bullying online and all of that stuff. So really, I try and stay out of it because I hate that element of it. I love that people can get so passionate about the show and can care so much, and I'm really supportive of that. But not where it gets to the point where there's arguments and it becomes nasty. I just think then I don't want anything to do with that. So I will say, you know, acting-wise, I enjoyed working with both of those girls. And, you know, as a character, I think he probably doesn't deserve either of them. Honestly, he doesn't. He's a terrible man. Everybody forgets he killed Tyler's mom. He killed Tyler's mom. He tried to kill Elena in season 2, and he would have got away with it if she didn't. There was some spell. I forget. He's done terrible, terrible things.
But he
and
likes
goes,
Caroline.
but he should be with Caroline, Cammy, and you know, maybe I don't know. But I do want him to be happy. So you know, let's see what happens. I don't know. What do you want? Who do you want him to be with?
Definitely Caroline.
Well. Who knows?
Well, there you go. Yes, maybe you'll get a 50-50 chance.
How would you end the originals?
How would I end it? I can't tell you that. I can't tell you, because I'll tell you why. I really want them to end it the way that I want them to end it, and I've been pushing for that. And if I tell you now, it's not going to end that way, because it's going to be a spoiler, and Julie's going to go, forget it, we can't do it. You said it in that convention in Bonn. And you should know better. Try being a bit more professional. So that's what she'll say to me. So I can't tell you because I'm gunning for that ending.
How do you want it to end? Let's hear your theory or your wish.
Happy end for Klaus. A happy end.
Happy end for Klaus.
Redemption.
Redemption.
With Caroline.
Well, we established that she's there this
Yeah, she's
season.
again. You guys forget Aunt Jenna killed her mercilessly. Nobody mentions it. Tyler's mum drowned in a fountain at Christmas. But that's fine. Happy ending. Good. Live and let
Follow the
live.
past.
Yeah. Let it go. That was bloody ages ago.
It was.
Let it go.
Yeah. Be done with it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.